Hi Aquarius, let's do your mid-monthly reading for December. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I'm just going to give it a couple more goes. Okay. One more. Okay, Aquarius. So the current situation around you, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. I don't know if there's a lot of bickering, a lot of arguing. If something has come out where you might feel like you have fake friends or someone around you that's not really rooting for you. Who is Aquarius in this storyline? Who is Aquarius? You're the King of Swords in reverse. Man, I tried recording your video just like a couple minutes before, couldn't get it going, and similar cards. So basically, Aquarius, it feels like, I don't know if you're initiating the conflict, but there's conflict. Someone's not getting along, and it might be around something that you said. You're coming up as the King of Swords in reverse. This is an air sign card. So I feel like you told the truth about someone or something, and that kind of initiated the conflict. So it's like you're telling on somebody. I recently read that in the daily card reading, that there's something in the air about people wanting to speak their truth, wanting to speak up, and you may have been one of those people. And now as a result of that, there's a little crispiness in the air. There's a little bit of coldness going on. It's like there's a lot of love lost between maybe one other person, but it could be a group. Another card for this situation here before we move on. Hierophant. I feel like whatever you said, it was honest, it was truthful. It was the right thing to do for you. The other person or people might feel a little bit exposed because it's like you're exposing their business. Or giving your opinions of a situation. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. And they don't appreciate that. They may not like what you said or how you went about exposing them. But I feel like the Hierophant card for you is letting you know that you did the right thing. Let's see about the past. A couple of cards for the past. Recent past or otherwise. We got the Justice card and the Death card. Okay, so bringing something to an end that's major, because these are all major arcana cards. The Hierophant, the Justice, and the Death card. This is something that needed to come to light. It might have been a legal situation. It might result in some sort of legal action, like someone getting charges or some sort of lawsuit. There's going to be some sort of repercussions with the Justice card, and something's going to come to an end. So if there has been some sort of activity, it could be anything. It could involve a child, Page of Cups in reverse. It could involve a marriage or some sort of commitment. But something's coming to an end. Like it's a complete stop on something. So as a result of what you're saying, what you're doing, you're putting a stop to something. And like I said, with the Hierophant here, you're doing the right thing. So take it how it applies. I'm thinking of a few different ways that could work. I'm not going to say them though. You take it how it resonates, and if it doesn't, you're welcome to watch something else of mine that I have up on my channel. But it's this seems very serious, like not something to take lightly, whatever it is that you, if the law is getting involved, if there's someone that's being taken advantage of, if you're looking out for someone who's in a vulnerable position, then this is important. This is important work that you're doing. So I don't think necessarily you're getting any pleasure from doing this, but it's like you almost feel like it's your duty, it's your responsibility to speak up for someone who maybe can't or isn't in a position that they can speak up for themselves. So this could be children, this could be someone elderly, this could be someone in a vulnerable position. This could be someone who doesn't realize what's happening around them, and you're bringing it to their attention. You're bringing someone else to justice. And that's going to result, like I said, to putting an end to something. So let's see, what else do we have for justice? We got the Ten of Pentacles. It could be related, it could be related to family, or money. So there could be something with theft of something going on with finances. Queen of Wands. Someone could be very manipulative. Like they're manipulating the family finances in some way. They're stealing. It could be in reference to a fire sign. It's a court card here. Aries. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sag. But someone, Queen of Wands, is being very manipulative and very secretive. So they could be telling others one thing, but you know the truth. You know their real intentions. You know what's really going on. And so they could be gambling as well. They could be gambling away like a family fortune, putting the family in jeopardy by their actions. If this is, again, about a marriage, someone could be stepping out and they're putting the family in jeopardy. Like the longevity of the connection is in jeopardy now because of what someone is doing. And they're not being considerate of how their actions are going to play out and affect the people around them. So if this is you, Aquarius, and you're doing the right thing, but you might see this information as a weapon. You might be holding on to it until the right time to kind of spring this information on the Queen of Wands that you know what they've been doing, that sort of thing. So you may not speak out right away. Woof. But you are looking for justice and putting an end to whatever this is with the Page of Cups in reverse. Why is the Page of Cups here in reverse? We'll look at that, and then we'll look at the future cards and wrap this up. Why is the Page of Cups here? Can you give me more information about the Page of Cups? Got the Seven of Wands. In upright. Sorry. I'm looking very heavily at the Page of Cups here. I feel like this is someone, like I said, that you're fighting on their behalf. You're making this effort on their behalf. So you're trying to stick up for someone, someone you feel very defensive about. Again, could be family. It could be everyone else I listed earlier in the video, but it's someone like you feel a sense of obligation to stick up for them. Could be a stranger that you're just looking out for, and you feel like that they're in a very vulnerable state. They're being taken advantage of. And so it's almost like you feel like it's your civic duty, or it's the right thing to do. Okay, so let's see. Future energy now. Future. Is everything in frame? Yeah. We got the Magician in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse. I feel like the Magician and the Queen of Wands are the same people, or they're on the same team, meaning they could be working together doing whatever this deed is. I'm just going to keep going back to the stealing. Like someone could be stealing. With the Magician in reverse, I feel like justice will be served. They're not going to get away with it. They're going to try very hard though, because the Magician's very powerful, however you get it, upright or reverse. But they're going to be exposed. 9 of Wands in reverse. Those walls are going to come down. Those wands are going to come down, and people are going to see them and see how they have behaved. Page of Pentacles. Like things are going to be made right eventually. I don't know what the timing would be on this, but someone's situation is going to improve with the Page of Pentacles here, upright. And eventually it will lead to the Hierophant, which is, I just take it as a good omen in this case. Not necessarily about marriage or commitment, but that in a way you are the Hierophant. You're acting in a way that's admirable. Like people are going to look at what you're doing and respect it. Okay, so what's the advice? What's the advice? The mid-monthlies are shorter. If you're looking for a longer video, Aquarius, your monthly video for December is up. You can just look on the channel for that. These are just quicker check-ins to see what additional messages come out for you. So what's the advice? The advice for Aquarius. Ooh, hold up, wait a minute. 7 of Swords. Okay, things took a turn, but I feel like Aquarius, this is about strategy. In this case, I'm not taking it as lying or anything, I guess, nefarious or evil. I'm not taking it that way, and that's the way some of the interpretations of the 7 of Wands includes those things. I think this is about being very strategic about how you make your moves, because you're working with the Queen of Wands here being manipulative. You're working with the Magician. You're working with people who may be long-time schemers. They might be involved in things, like it could be something that's bigger than that bigger than you can grasp, like how involved this whole scheme is. Like, you don't really know what you're working with. And I mean, like, institutions, evil institutions. It could be you want to be careful about how you disclose information so that you're still protected, you're still safe, and that you won't really be made vulnerable by this. You want to protect yourself. You may not be dealing with the best people. And I'm getting so many images, but it's like I don't really want to share it and then kind of sway you in a certain way. But like I said, evil corporations, mafia, anything. Like, this person might have connections, or this group of people might have connections. So you want to take that into account before you speak up. And also, don't necessarily advertise what you're doing. You're not looking for praise and applause. You're looking for justice. And so you just have to remind yourself of that. This is not to get any sort of like public opinion trophies or anything like that. You just want to make something right and then move on with the rest of your life. So just be careful about who you tell. It's like a need to know basis. And that's it. Okay, Aquarius, that's your reading. I will see you in the next one. Bye.